Nuclear complex in Cumbria has been storing and reprocessing radioactive waste from countries around the world. Well, now, for the first time, it's shipping some of that waste back to where it came from. The first consignment will be returned to Japan, and more could come, although campaigners say the shipments are unnecessary and dangerous. Our business correspondent John Moylan has the details.
At roughly 7 a.m. this morning, slowly, carefully, this specially constructed canister and wagon began its long journey from Sellafield. Stored here for decades, this high-level nuclear waste was finally on the move. This canister contains some of the most highly radioactive material ever transported in Britain. It's made of forged steel, 1/4 metre thick, and all of that is protecting me from its dangerous radiation. And yet even here, just a couple of metres away from it, I can feel the heat that it's generating. The waste is the byproduct of what Sellafield has been doing since the 80s, reprocessing spent fuel from nuclear reactors here and abroad. Those foreign contracts led campaigners to label the complex the nuclear dustbin of the world. Now the most dangerous material is being returned to its owners.
It's delivery on a commitment. We had a contractual commitment from the mid-70s that said we were going to return this waste to its owner. We've got a government policy that says we're going to return it to its owner. So we're meeting both of those commitments and, most importantly, doing it safely.
The beginning of a new industrial era.
Britain has its own waste problem, though, the legacy of 60 years of military and civil nuclear projects. The long-term plan is for it to be stored deep underground. Anti-nuclear campaigners don't much like that solution, but some say it's better than shipping it worldwide.
The world has changed dramatically over 30 years since these contracts were signed. There are immensely more dangers than there ever were in those days, and it is highly irresponsible for the industry to be still sending this kind of material across the world.
This first shipment to Japan is expected to leave later today. Repatriating all the foreign waste could take up to a decade. John Moylan, BBC News in Barrow-in-Furness.
Britain's